All across America today, retailers have begun to accept Apple Pay purchases using secure encryption, Touch ID, and Apple iPhones. So is cash still king, or have we crowned a new form of payment winner? I'm Scott Schober, and welcome to another 2-minute cybersecurity briefing. Apple's new smartphones and iPads use NFC wireless modules to communicate to a merchant's payment terminal. Once connected, a tokenized transfer occurs, whereby shoppers only transfer a special single-use digital token that the point-of-sale system will decode using a shared secret. At no time does a user's credit card information ever actually leave the secure enclave contained on their device. This patent-pending method also requires Apple's Touch ID biometric finger verification in order to verify the shopper is who they say they are. Since the Touch ID data is stored in a secure enclave and is also a hash or a numeric value that represents the data, it's almost like having two-factor authentication built in without the hassle of passcodes for the user to enter. Here's another way to look at it. Your phone and your merchant's terminal agree upon a secret passphrase, and when that's successful, they pass the info on to the payment provider or bank, which then authorizes payment. Only you and the payment card provider ever know the credit card number used, but the merchant's terminal only ever knows the passphrase, which is unique and automatically generated for one-time use. Apple does this so that even if the NFC communication is hacked and intercepted by a third party, the data stolen is completely worthless. It's a measure designed to alleviate the fear that transferring any kind of payment information wirelessly sets a user up for attack. Google Wallet and many Android smartphones have been supporting NFC for a few years now, but consumer fear and most US merchants' unwillingness to upgrade to NFC terminals has stalled mass adoption. This is all poised to change now that Apple has addressed some ease of use issues for consumers, as well as secure partnerships with over 500 banks and 220,000 stores, including Target, Bloomingdale's, Duane Reade, and of course, Apple's own retail stores. I stopped by CCTV America to discuss some of the security and consumers' implications of Apple Pay.
All these retailers are now spending money post-Target breach, Home Depot breach. They're spending money now upgrading the POS, point-of-sale systems, the terminals for this newer chip-and-pin technology, which is simply an embedded microprocessor in your credit card. When you put it into the machine, you swipe it, you have to also add in a PIN number. Well, that's going to help Apple because it also has the near-field communication technology integrated in there.
Credit card and debit card fraud resulted in losses amounting to $11.27 billion during 2012, and that doesn't even factor in identity theft and the hassle and cost of issuing new cards for every fraud report. Credit and debit cards trade security for convenience due largely to the fact that most cards are still using 40-year-old technology. Is Apple Pay the major overhaul needed to secure an aging retail transaction system? Only time will tell. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and our podcast for this blog and much more cybersecurity news. Stay safe.